Hello again. So I know I did a video earlier tonight, and I'm going to do another one because I did not get the opportunity to do one on Tuesday nights like I usually like to do because I had company in town and then there were people here all week and I had lots and lots of school assignments this week. It was a very bad week for me as far as school goes. It was an awesome week otherwise, but I'm making up for lost time basically. And I also am just in that mood where I feel like prattling on and I don't know who's going to listen to that, so you guys are my available audience, I guess. And I was looking around on AlicetheRedRoseFairy's channel, and I rediscovered her video that she did. What is it called? Let me look. 10 questions to get to know me. She posted it in like February, so I'm getting around to this like really after the fact, but I'm gonna post a video response anyway. I'm like absolutely addicted to doing like quizzes and filling things out like that, so this is really fun for me. So here I go. Question 1. What path do you follow? Um, I consider myself generally pagan. Maybe you have not picked up on that thus far, so I will just spell it out for you. If I had to say I was really close to any one thing, it would probably be Wiccan. But even that does not really fully define me, as it does not appear to define most people fully. I've seen a lot of people saying stuff like that, so obviously you're not the only one. I am like that too. um, I I I sort of take from a lot of different religious beliefs and stuff, so I like to consider myself a lot more spiritual than religious. So as far as paths go, I'm talking about a spiritual path rather than a religious one when I sort of am answering this question. So paganism is a pretty good way of getting across what I want to get across. That's what I usually tell people, because it, in general, that's a pretty good word for the earth-centered, nature-based kind of everything that I believe. Question 2. How long have you been on this path? This is kind of a cop-out answer, but I feel like everybody is on their spiritual path from the day they're born. I sort of just feel like that is my response to that question. If I had to be really technical and specific about it, I guess I would have been 12 years old-ish. No, 10. I was 10 years old when I found Wicca. I was 12 when I decided this is definitely what I want to do. So I'm 23 now, so that's been a little while. Yeah, so either my whole life or for the last 10 to 12 or something years. What is your favorite color? This is a really hard question for me now, and I don't know why. I usually, like, my whole life, I've always been able to be like, yes, I have a favorite color. And, like, anymore, I can't really say that. My favorite color is entirely dependent on my mood. Sometimes I really like purple. Sometimes I really like blue. Sometimes I love green. And occasionally I absolutely love brown. Like, and that really just depends on the day. Like, case in point, I don't know if you can see, I painted my fingernails like this gold yellow color. And I've been dying to do that all week because for whatever reason, that is my favorite color right now. I really don't like yellow most of the time, so this is I don't know. I guess my favorite color is defined by my mood. I don't know if that means I'm crazy or what. um, I just like, whatever color I like at the time is usually the color that makes me feel good. So, talking about that whole sort of vibrational energy you've got about you, I guess for me, colors is that thing that I really associate with how I'm feeling. So sort of, I guess, whatever I decide to wear on a given day sometimes reflects that color or whatever. This in particular did not. This was just one of the only clean shirts I had today, so nothing about red in particular do I like. What is your favorite band? Okay, this is gonna make me sound completely opposite of what this answer actually is, but I like so much music and I listen to so many different things. It's really hard for me to say that I like one thing above all others. However, there's one band that I've always liked and almost always like all of their stuff, and that is Linkin Park. I like a whole lot of other bands from a whole lot of different genres too, like things that are totally unrelated to that. for example, my second favorite band right now is Skrillex, and that's not really a band, it's an artist. So if you're not a fan of dubstep, I apologize. I've probably just greatly offended you, but I love Skrillex, so those are like the two most commonly listened to artists by me, especially right now. I'm just on a kick for both of those right now. Linkin Park is like that band that I started listening to, I think when I was in like elementary or middle school, whenever their first CD came out. I had a friend send me a copy of their CD in the mail, and it was a really shitty burned copy, and I listened to it like 2 times. I was like, I have to have this myself, and I bought it. And I've bought every CD of theirs that's ever come out ever since. And I don't like every single song they ever write, but I, majority of the time, like the entire album. So that's probably my favorite band if I had to pick just one. But I listen to a lot of different genres. I really, really like a lot of classical piano. I like a lot of dubstep and techno type music. Electronic dance music, a lot of people are calling that now. I don't like country music and I don't like rap. I'm sorry if you like either of those, that's fine. It's just not my favorites. Just about anything else though, I really, really like. I was super excited actually when I went to the Celebration of Nations thing today. I got to see some people from Botswana, Africa, actually do like a tribal dance. That was the coolest thing ever, and I want a CD of that, and I don't know how to get one, so I like all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, what book am I currently reading? I am just started, actually, let's be totally honest, the book I'm currently reading is this textbook. I go through like 30 pages every night, basically. So that is the book I'm actually reading because of classes. The book I'm reading for fun, which I usually have like 2 or 3 at a time, I can't do that right now because classes are so busy. So I sort of kind of started. My favorite author is Eloisa James. She's a romance novel writer. She writes so good. I love it. Anyway, she wrote a book. I cannot remember what the name of it is now. I haven't even started. Like, I read like the prologue basically. So it's her most recent book. It's like the story of like the ugly duckling or some kind of thing like that. She like did a new modern, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what I'm reading right now though. I have the book In the Shadow of 13 Moons sitting over here next to my bed, but I haven't really actually read it, and it's been there for like a month and a half. I'm just too busy right now to actually immerse myself in something that requires thought. I'm probably just going to go through romance novels most of the semester, and then when I have like a break, I'll read something that's worthwhile and like gives me knowledge versus pleasure. So, next question. Who is my favorite artist? Oh my god, another incredibly hard question. I am a huge art fan. I can't even explain to you the amount of art that I look at on a daily basis. I am on DeviantArt all the time. So there are a lot of people on there who are very young and very talented, so they're not necessarily well known, but I absolutely love them. But if I had to go for like well-known artists, I really like Josephine Wall. I love Amy Brown's stuff, especially some of her older stuff was really, really good. I really like some of Nene Thomas's stuff. I like a lot of fairy art. Brian Froud, awesome art. Let's see. I love MC Escher, actually, which is kind of completely in a different direction from those other ones, but I really, really like his art. I would have to say those are probably some of my very favorites, so I will leave that question right there. I love photography a lot, actually. Like, I don't like taking the pictures, but I like looking at those, so I can't think of an artist off the top of my head, though. What is your favorite animal? That's hard. It's a tie. Cats, in general, any cat, any house cat, or big cat like lions and lynxes and panthers, and I love cats. I also absolutely love red pandas. And as a matter of fact, my fiance and I have a really, and these are my fault, like, I will just tell you right off the bat, we have really weird pet names for each other. He calls me Panda, and I call him Chicken. And both of those are things that I came up with, because I come up with all kinds of weird nicknames, if you'll remember when I was talking about my cats. I just started calling him Chicken, like, our freshman year of college, and that is stuck. So I call him Chicken Friend all the time, and he calls me Red Panda Friend, mostly because I refer to myself as Red Panda Friend, so... Sorry. I don't make any sense, let's be totally honest. Anyway, what is your favorite stone? Specifically, my favorite stone is this exact one. Like right here. I love this. This is smoky quartz, and this is my favorite stone that I have. I love this, and it fits perfectly, like right in my palm. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is my favorite. I have another little piece somewhere. This one, this is rough, it's not polished. I got this in Taos, New Mexico when I was on a geology field camp trip. And I also have this, which is a smoky quartz wand. And I actually got this one over the summer. My mom bought this for me. It's super, super awesome. But I love the energy from these. I think because I'm such an anxious, kind of jittery person, these just feel so calming and grounding. Like, they just mellow me out, and that's really, really important for someone like me. So, let's see, what is your favorite altar piece? Well, it's on my altar right now. Let me show you. I'm probably just going to keep scooting around my room, so I'm totally sorry. My favorite altar piece is this. This is actually an incense burner. There's a little dot in the center. I don't think I've ever used it for that purpose. Maybe like one time. I don't even remember. But I love this. It's like, I'm not sure what type of wood this is actually, but I just think it's beautiful. And it looks amazing with just about any season on my altar. It goes with almost anything I do. So this is like the one thing on my altar that's basically there year-round no matter what. I kind of vary everything else up a little bit here and there, but that's one thing that's consistent for sure. And what is my favorite incense? I just was burning some a little bit ago. Oh. This specific brand of incense. And there are different types of Nag Champa. Like, I will just tell you right now, because I've bought some before expecting it to smell like this, and it did not. This is my very favorite one. If you have never smelled this before, you have to get a hold of some sometime, especially if you're a fan of Nag Champa, because I swear that's like, oh, it's the greatest smell I've ever smelled in my life. I'm also a huge fan of lavender incense, and I really like sandalwood, so I would say those are the ones I probably burn most regularly. I also like burning actual sage, which not in like incense stick form, but like actual sage, so I like that a lot. And that is all 10 questions. So this video is already like 13.5 minutes long. So I'm going to stop talking. I apologize if this is as long as it was. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Maybe you know a little bit more about me now. Like, I feel more like a person and less like those strange, unknown stranger on YouTube that just talks at you. I'm not sure. If you have questions that you want to ask me that were not on this, like if you think of something totally random that you want me to like answer, go for it. I'm obviously more than happy to just talk my head off, so have a good day.